You're listening to the Miitomo Life Podcast. The following podcast was recorded March 30th, 2019. Welcome to the 5th episode of the Miitomo Life Podcast. I'm Visual Brian, or Brian Rose, and today I'm joined by my junior, my mini-me, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The first thing we always talk about on the podcast is the server, so do you want to talk to me about your life before Miitomo Life?
Sure. Before I joined the server, I spent most of my time either drawing or being outside. And I think a few months before I joined, I was really depressed, but I knew how to hide it.
Oh, alright. Talk to me about your time on Miitomo.
My time on Miitomo, it wasn't that much when I downloaded the app. I just make my me, and I found out that my friend Anai had the app, and we friended each other, and I made a lot of me photos with her in it, and then I got more friends over time.
Yeah. So talk to me about your server experience. What are your thoughts on everything?
Oh, once I joined, I read the rules thoroughly, but they never really stuck on me. I only followed the ones that if I broke them, I would get banned. But at that time, everyone was scared to curse because they thought that you would ban them, and then I started cursing, and that stuck on everyone.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that I was scared of you back then.
I remember you telling me that. I never understood why.
Because I thought you'd ban me at any second.
Aw. No, I could never do that. Any other thoughts on the server?
It's like a home for me. Like a very weird family tree.
There's been no shortage of those in the past.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that. How would you say that it's had an impact on you?
I've been getting better with depression. But I can't say that I'm happier because of bullies at my school and other stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You said before that you drew a lot before Miitomo Life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that you're drawing more now that you're here? Or were you drawing more before Miitomo Life? Or what would you say?
I'd say more once I joined the server, because before I would just draw from time to time in class, but once I got home, I would completely fill a notebook with doodles.
Oh, alright. So that's a perfect segue into our next section of hobbies and interests. But before we ride that segue into the next section, I wanted to ask, when you were on Miitomo, how many server members did you meet there? Like, did you know anybody from Miitomo Life aside from your brother Alex? Like, did you meet anybody there before the server? Like, how did you find your way here?
I think both Marco and Alex, but I think it's more of Alex than Marco.
So Alex found Marco on Miitomo?
Nah, I found Marco first, and then once I got Alex to download the app, they found each other.
Oh, okay.
And when I told Marco that Alex was my brother, he was like, "Oh, I see now why you're being mean to him."
It's just that sibling bond.
Yeah. It's
I hear you.
like when you love your little brother so much that you gotta be mean to him.
I mean, I like to tease Amy sometimes, my little sister. So I get that. Let's ride this segue into hobbies and interests now. Segue duty. um, so, what are some things that you like to do? I know that, of course, we rode the segue here because you were talking about art. So,
Mhm.
you want to talk more about your art?
um, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, uh, Art is kind of like therapy for me because I can either like draw like right out of my mind, or like whenever I feel sad, I could just like draw how I feel or draw some patterns,
Oh, okay.
and that helps me.
This loud train. Okay, I hear you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Another thing that I like to do is sing and try out different music apps so that like well, because they're fun.
All right. Do you want to talk more about your singing?
Um, yeah. I kind of started singing when I was 3. I wasn't very good.
Oh,
I think my uncle has a video of me like singing a song that I heard from a Disney movie.
that's adorable.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
I'll sometimes see you in the karaoke and storytelling room singing, and I try not to bother you because sometimes when I join, you're like, ah, and you stop singing, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to have your time to sing and stuff.
Well, I do that because it's sudden, and I didn't really expect you to join. And like whenever I sing, I'm worried that that someone might hear me, and like either in their mind or whisper to their buddy. That girl, she sings really bad. I don't even know why she's singing.
What I want to tell you about singing, and this goes for anything really, is you're never going to please everyone. You know, there are going to be people that like your singing, and there's also going to be people that are indifferent, and other people that just don't like it.
Yeah.
And because of people that don't like it or that are indifferent, you shouldn't stop singing. You sing because you like to sing and you want to sing. You don't care about all these other people that don't matter. Life is too short to waste your time on people like that. But go on.
My parents have tried to get me to sing in front of my family whenever there would be a family gathering, and mm, I
And you're not comfortable with that.
I'm not, because like everyone would be recording, and I'd either just like stand there with the microphone in my hand, just like not sure if I should sing or not.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there was a time where I was really self conscious about my voice and about talking and being recorded. But I mean, look what I'm doing right now. They're like I stutter a lot. I say a lot of ums. My voice
um,
sometimes, yes, my voice sometimes cracks, and I just don't sound the best all the time. You know, some may argue that I have a good voice, but the reality is that I'm
your
just
voice
like,
is a voice.
yeah, my voice is a voice, just like anybody's. You know, and I'm doing this podcast thing because I want to do this, and I'm not really caring how I sound like. And I feel like if you want to sing, you should just go ahead and do it. Regardless if your parents or relatives or whoever are recording, it's just because you want to sing. That's all. So, aside from your singing, what else do you like to do?
Well, I like to play video games.
Oh, nice. What are some of your favorite games?
My favorite would be Sonic the Hedgehog.
The classic.
Yeah, because for Christmas I got Sonic Classic Collection. That was one of my first games for the DSi,
Oh, awesome.
and one of my first actual games, aside from the Wii and the PS2.
Oh, okay. I know the joys of Sonic because I grew up with Sonic back in the 90s on my Sega Genesis. So, very important piece of my childhood as well. It's probably
Yeah.
why we bond so well over Sonic. What are some of the things that interest you?
Some things that interest me are aesthetics.
Aesthetics?
Yeah, aesthetics, because like you can just look at something normal and you could get an idea out of it. Like, wow, this would be like some kind of trend, kind of like creative photography. It could either be like a photo or a video,
Oh, okay.
and like there are many types of aesthetics, like soft grudge, a regular aesthetic, sad aesthetic. I think vaporwave is counted as an aesthetic.
Is Vaporwave your favorite?
I guess so because of because it has sort of a cool feeling to it.
Yeah. Is Neon an aesthetic as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
but I'm not that big of a fan of Simpson wave. You can like grab a random scene from The Simpsons and turn that into an aesthetic. And most of the time it's sad, like a sad aesthetic. Like I don't get the point.
Well, everybody's into different things.
Yeah.
So, any other things that interest you? I know that you have a huge interest in science.
Yes.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
The floor is
Uh,
yours.
uh, wait. When the hell did I own a floor?
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm sorry for swearing in this Christian podcast.
Oh dang. That's quite alright.
My liking for science, it starts kind of like whenever I just look at space images, and I got intrigued by that.
So, you have a huge interest in astronomy.
Yes, I also like minerals and geodes. Those are pretty neat.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's one reason I like Steven Universe.
Is Steven Universe one of your favorite cartoons?
Yes,
Awesome.
it was kind of like a motivation to draw, and I make a lot of Steven Universe OCs.
Oh, really?
Most of them are trash.
No, 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 don't say that.
I'm serious, they are trash.
No, no, don't say that.
I just said that.
I know you just said that, but I'm saying don't say that.
Well, my Steven Universe OCs sucked.
I'm sure they didn't.
Hmm.
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 Hmm. Oh my god, train!
Yo, get the fuck out, Thomas.
So, do you have any other interests?
Death metal
Definitely.
and like a goth aesthetic.
I love it as well.
Yeah, death metal. I see it as like it's one way to get your emotions out. Like you just scream.
Could spit out some demons.
Yeah.
Alright, I still want to hear you sing death metal.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm not that great.
You're not that great.
No.
I disagree. I've heard you scream sing before.
There will be a few times where I try actually singing death metal, and that kind of failed.
Well, death metal a lot of times is not so much singing as much as it is just yelling.
Uh,
Uh, and would you say that one of your goals is to be a singer?
yes,
Yeah.
and like also a guitarist.
Oh,
Maybe
nice.
both at the same time.
A lot of guitarists do sing and play at the same time. The reason why I asked you that question is because it's another segue into the next section of the podcast, being the personal section, where I ask you about some of your goals. And as you said, one of your goals is to be a vocalist and guitarist, which is a really awesome goal because I also want to be a musician.
Yeah, but you're gonna get someone else to sing for you.
Yeah, I don't sing.
Yes, you do. I've heard you sing.
I mean, like only you have. So, what would you say are some of your other goals?
um, uh, Another goal of mine is to get better at art.
Oh, okay.
Right now, my art is okay.
I really love your art.
Eh, I get my ideas from my favorite TV shows, art YouTubers, sometimes them even on the server,
Oh, okay.
and I look up references.
It's important to look up references for
Yes,
sure.
because like you could be drawing, and then while you're in the middle of doing the line art, you take a good look at your art, and you see that it's absolute shit.
No.
Well, that's how artists see their art.
Well, I mean, I've scrapped so many drawings, so I can relate to that
Mm.
feeling. Yeah. But who is your favorite art YouTuber?
um, uh, I guess Emily Artful.
Oh, okay. My favorite is Draw with Jazza.
Uh,
Yeah. But what are some of your other goals?
some of my other goals is to at least learn how to talk to someone whenever I'm feeling down.
Oh, and is that something that you have a lot of trouble with?
Yeah, no matter who I talk to, it's like I can barely get any words out.
Oh, I see.
Like another thing, before I joined the server, I would always be completely isolated, and my mom would ask, "What's wrong with me?" I just say nothing, but I'm guessing it's because I'd always be really tired, and there would be bags under my eyes most of the time because I couldn't get any sleep.
Is it any better now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. If I'd held that K a little longer, that would have been a really bad voice crack.
Oh, you should have done that.
But it was a short okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, so do you have any more goals?
Well, I want to learn how to make dolls because I've seen a lot of doll art. For example, the YouTubers Hexian, Doll Lightful, oh gosh, I'm promoting these people.
No, it's okay. You're sharing content that you like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just taking an old doll and remaking it into something better is really cool, and I really like to try it.
Okay, awesome.
My first objective is making people on the server.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
like that's what I want to do.
Oh, okay. I think that would be a really cool project.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your strengths and challenges?
Well, my greatest strength is like helping others, if that counts,
Yeah, of course that counts.
because I was always taught to be nice to people,
Yeah.
and that really stuck on me.
Aw, that's good.
And there'll be times where people abused me, but I wouldn't care because I see how that actually helped them.
Yeah, but being selfless is not great all the time. Like, you have to take care of yourself before you're able to help others, I feel. So go on about what you were saying.
I've helped a lot of people. I've helped my friend Kevin whenever he wasn't in the correct position to pay for a field trip, and I paid for his field trip, and I bought him a sketchbook.
Oh, okay. That was really nice of you.
Yeah,
And just don't let anybody use you, though.
that has already happened.
Yeah, I know, but please don't let it happen again.
And like whenever I ask if I can help, and the person that I'm trying to help says no, it's like saying that I'm no help and that I can't do anything right. So like you can just go help someone else, or just not help at all. And it gets me sad.
A lot of times, there's not a lot people can do to help a situation. Sometimes there's just nothing that anybody can really do. A lot of times, circumstances are out of people's control, or people just need time to themselves, or they want to do something themselves. But what are some of your other strengths and challenges?
Well, I'm starting with the strengths.
Okay.
Another strength that I have is mm,
I would consider your art a strength and your singing a strength because you do both really well.
eh,
As good of an artist you think I am, your drawings at your age are miles ahead of the drawings that I was drawing at your age.
I've seen one of your old drawings.
Hmm.
And
It's really
it
bad.
was a shadow, and it looked like he only had a head and his legs.
It was perspective.
One of his legs looked like they got twisted.
It was the actual picture. That's how it looked. But my shadow drawing aside, what are some of your challenges?
Uh, it leads to a segue
Oh yeah,
of 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 like
segue.
I guess the goal would be like try to talk fully and be more social. Right now, it's just stopping me because of my autism.
So you would say that your autism is one of your challenges?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I'd be really uncomfortable with loud noises, and sometimes I would be really scared.
Oh,
There have been people that have made fun of me for that.
it's something that makes me really mad because a lot of people use it as like jokes or just to insult somebody, but it is a really serious thing and it shouldn't be something that people joke around about.
Even though I have that disability, it's not going to stop me from doing so many things.
That's right. Absolutely.
Another like challenge of mine would be my anxiety and depression because of how severe it is like at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. My mom has been taking me to therapy. Sometimes it helps me, and other times, most of the time, it doesn't.
I want everyone listening to know that therapy is an option and it does work for some people. And even if you feel it doesn't work, it could be the therapist that's just not very compatible with you or your treatment. So always try another therapist or even a third therapist. But I mean, there are other treatment options, but I just wanted to put that out there. So, have any other challenges?
Um, uh, it would be my grades.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm purposely failing math.
Wait, purpose?
Well, because my teacher,
Oh,
even though I turned my stuff in, she just like, okay, you're Hispanic and you're an AIG. I'm gonna try and get you out of AIG because you're Hispanic and I'm white, and white people are superior and better than you, immigrants.
oh no!
Yeah,
Is she actually like?
racist?
Yeah, is she actually racist?
Yes, she is.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And like half of the class is either Hispanic or black. The rest is just white.
Okay,
And they're
so
treated so much better.
wow, that's some really bad stuff right there.
Yes, it is. There were a bunch of white kids talking, and my teacher told my friend Michaela, who is black, she told her to be quiet.
Wait, and not the white kids?
Yeah, not the white kids.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That sort of thing makes me really angry. But enough about challenges. Let's have some fun.
Ah,
Yeah, the fun section. You ready for some quick fire questions?
do I have to be quick?
I mean, they don't have to be, but it is what it is.
Is it multi-choice? Is
No,
there a right answer? Do I have to answer correctly?
there are no right or wrong answers.
Okay. What, so I have to write a 3-paragraph answer?
No.
It
Okay, so the first question is your favorite color.
would be any warm colors.
Any warm colors?
Wait, no, not warm colors. The cold ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to ask. I was like, wait, because your favorite is like that greenish blue color.
That's mint.
Yes, mint.
But I've also taken a liking to green because of aliens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So your favorite time of day?
It would either be morning or sunset.
Okay. So the first thing you would buy with $1 million?
I'd rather not.
Rather not buy anything?
Yeah, I guess I would save some and I guess help someone out from time to time.
Oh, okay. I know the answer to this next question, but cats or dogs?
Well, I've had traumatic experiences with dogs, so
Yeah.
cats.
Okay.
They're calmer,
There's some ferocious cats though.
but most are calm.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. Yeah, just depends.
Yeah,
Hot or cold temperature?
cold.
Same here. And favorite YouTube channel?
Markiplier.
Markiplier.
Yeah.
Nice. I was recently watching his FNAF 6 videos. So
I actually looked at him as a type of role model
yeah.
until until my phone got broken.
Oh.
But I don't know. I don't remember a lot.
Oh, okay. A lot of times role models will be sort of like a basis or guide as to what you want to become, like the person that you want to become. And part of that sort of development is deciding what you want to do with your life. So my question to you as a segue into our user submitted questions, segue I say it, is is what do you want to do in the future?
Well, I actually want to be a YouTuber because I want to record parts of my life so then I can just go back and look at it. Like, they could either be good memories or bad memories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Another thing I would like to do in the future would be become a professional artist.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
The next question I have here for you is what is your favorite song?
My favorite song.
I know that's a very tough question, but
Yes.
what would you say is your favorite at this moment?
I think it's Every Planet We Reach Is Dead by Gorillaz
Oh, okay.
because it has some sort of a weird trippy vibe. Like the good weird.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Speaking of gorillas, thank you for introducing me to the band because surprisingly, I never even knew gorillas existed before you introduced me to the band.
Well, like Ross was talking about it. I looked into it. I liked it. And then I sent you the Kids Bop version of Feel Good Inc.
Oh my god. I remember that. Why did you send me the Kids Bop version?
I kind of like sent it as a joke.
Oh.
Talia sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
So like hey Ellie, ooh woo, listen to this without throwing up.
Oh, okay. The next question I have here for you is by Marco, actually.
Ah, my child.
Yes, he is asking, do you remember the story of how he became your ocean child and how you became his ocean mother?
Yeah, it happened in roleplay where Marco was taking a role as a baby, and Miguel left him at the house, and I took care of him the most.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was like going to ask me if I was a Karen,
What is that?
a mother that does not vaccinate her kids,
Oh no.
takes the kids, and is a gold digger.
Oh dang.
And pretty much gets mad at anyone that works at anywhere, like after they make a minor mistake.
Oh, okay. The next question I have here is, if you could be one person, dead or alive, for a day, who would you be?
You.
And me? Why
Duh,
me?
duh. Because yeah,
No. You would not want to be me.
I want to be you.
That's really sweet. So the next question is by me, actually. I wanted to give you a question to answer, and that question is, who would you say are some of your greatest artistic influences? Like, who are the artists that you look up to when you do your artwork?
You.
Aw.
You're one of the reasons why I draw more.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. But do you have any other influences?
I guess the YouTuber Stars Taco.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a lot of her animation memes. There was actually one time I got like really obsessed with her, but I'd rather not say or like go into detail.
That's okay. And so the next question sort of tread the line between actual question and joke question, because we have one completely joke question, but this next question is on that line. Would you consider yourself a furry?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You have told me that you're more of a scaly than a furry.
I don't know anymore.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Or more like a cephalopod? Because
I guess.
because you like octopuses.
Marine biology.
Yes.
Tentacle hentai.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Marine biology is another area that you're really into, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so the next question, final question actually, and this one's a joke question, is why do you always say no?
Because Miguel does it. And like he's also a role model to me in a way. Because like he's really good at art. And sometimes I aspire to be as good as him.
Oh, okay.
Because like sometimes I see his art and in my mind I go, damn, that's really nice art. Meanwhile, my art is pinche colero.
No. No, don't say that. Okay, very good, very good. So now we're reaching towards the end of the podcast here.
No,
I know, I know. And
no.
before we wrap it up, do you want to share any weird or interesting stories?
I actually have a lot of weird and interesting stories.
Well, go ahead.
One weird one is like
When you laugh before you even tell the story.
is like how school started out for me in the 5th grade.
What happened?
Uh, like everyone is actually really quiet. Normally, like on the first day of school, everyone would be loud as hell.
Okay.
And that actually was really weird. And like, I tried to talk to a few people and make new friends, but they all looked at me weirdly. Like, who is she? Is she new here? and like their friend would just like whisper to their ear about something, and they'd be like, "Oh," and I'd pretty much be left alone most of the time.
Oh, I mean, it's good to be social though, but you want real friends, not friends that are really fake.
Yeah,
Any other stories you want to tell?
I have an interesting one.
Go on.
Like after I broke my arm, they gave me a cast. But it wasn't like for the entire arm. It was only for like from my hand to my forearm.
Yeah.
And somehow I took it off and I'd play with it.
Oh no. Well, that's not good.
It wasn't.
You must have been in a lot of pain.
No,
No?
no.
Oh, alright.
I mean, it did hurt, but I would just play with the cast, and either my mom or my uncle would walk in on me, like, playing with the cast, and then I'd have to go to the hospital to get another one.
Oh my god.
They didn't know how to put it back on on my arm, and they thought that giving me a cast, which would go through the entire arm, would stop me, but that didn't stop me. They were actually pretty surprised because I haven't seen someone as old as me do something like that.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
Well, as long as your arm healed correctly, that's all that really matters.
and like once I got to my final cast, I just stopped, and like a few days later, my uncle kind of wrote all over it, and I doodled on my cast with my other arm,
Oh, okay.
and and my uncle would call me crab arms.
Oh no. Well, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
You have any other stories you want to share?
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, go on.
I was in gym class, and they announced a lockdown drill. We had to go to the locker room, and we could hear the boys
The
the
boys.
boys from across the room, and the walls are supposed to be really thick, so that was a problem. And then we heard a lot of screaming.
Oh.
Well, it was mostly the gym teachers saying, "Why are y'all talking?"
Oh, because they're supposed to be on lockdown.
Yeah, like what would happen if we actually had a lockdown and they just started talking? Like they'd all just be dead and not us.
Well, if one person talks, they just give away everybody.
Yeah, like tattletellers.
It's true. I'm glad that it was just a drill and that you're okay.
Yeah, but then the boys had to do exercises. A lot, actually. A few people threw up.
Oh no.
Even though it's wrong, I do say that they deserve it.
Oh, you mean for talking during the lockdown?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some were actually screaming.
that's not good.
I have another story with the lockdown drills.
Go on.
This was, I think, in 6th grade. We heard a knock on the door, and the school thought Rebecca, well, I think it was Rebecca, opened the door, and she got sprayed by a water gun
Oh no.
by, I think, the vice principal.
Wait, just testing the students and teachers?
Yeah,
Oh. Well then.
but we got let off with a warning because it was only one person that opened the door.
Oh, okay.
Not like everyone just gathering up to see who it was.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's no good. Any other stories?
Yeah. This one I think is the most recent one. I went to the Museum of Life and Science.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, my group really wanted to go on an elevator, since we don't have those here. We're poor.
Oh.
And like once everyone got on, they were like stomping on the floor and screaming.
Well then.
It sounded like table abuse. Kind of like my teacher wasn't there, so I guess that was one reason they did that. And like one person wanted to take a group picture with everyone. I tried to join in, but like I could feel someone push me off to the side.
Oh.
Purposely.
Oh, that's pretty crummy for someone to do.
Yeah. I I took a video of the entire thing. But even though I didn't look like I got pushed, I was.
Oh, okay.
Well, it wasn't that hard of a push though. Like once we got near to the bottom floor, everyone just started screaming, like as if it was the end of the world if the elevator reached the bottom floor.
Usually, people that are bored make their own fun, and I guess that was just one of their one of those moments. You okay?
No, I'm dying. I'm losing brain cells.
Same though.
But I'm not doing anything dumb.
Oh, good. So is that your last story?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to wrap up the podcast now, sadly. Do you want to say anything to our audience before we say our goodbyes and such?
Don't do school. Eat your drugs. And stay in vegetables.
Okay. That's good. That's very good.
Also, you gotta eat ass and sled fast.
Well said. Thank you for joining me today, Ellie. I had a lot of fun talking to you. And next week for our podcast, we have Eliza. And because she's in Australia, I have to wake up super early to talk to her. So it's going to be an interesting one.
Interesting.
Yes, very, very interesting. So thank you again, Ellie, for joining me today.
You were the one actually joining me.
Oh, dang. Thank you for listening today, and bye for now. Banner and editing by Visual Brian. Logo by Abram. Jingle by Justin. Episode art by Eleanor. Thank you for listening.